Yeah, she just did. To be honest, I don't remember what questions we were gonna ask her.
Brother, and she may lighten his sentence, and she'll give you guys 250 gold in the process.
Okay. So we can get this sentence reduced if he tells us stuff. Okay.
Yeah, it's been an obvious bait. She sent you off with a missive, like an official missive, in that sense, to kind of get you clearance and whatnot around here. You guys came into a holding area, prep area, relinquished your weapons and all that good stuff, and then came to another holding area where you met the warden, who seemed all prim and proper until she flipped out, became the personality of a drunken dwarf.
That's silly. Ah, sweet. Who's gonna talk to this lady?
I think y'all had a bit of a conversation with her, and she kind of flipped her lid and became her other persona. Y'all called the guards. She got ushered out of there, acting belligerent already, wanting a drink, and the guards would offer to take you to prisoner 237. The lady is indisposed right now, unfortunately. As much as they put up with her antics, it's not something for public view.
Who wants to ask the questions when we get in there? Ah, yes. Good answer.
Yeah, I could ask a question, I suppose.
Real faint tonight, Mikhail. Has your setup changed at all?
Yep, having headset issues, and I'm currently using some AirPods.
Okay, I had to bump you up a little bit, but that works.
Yeah, my headset's fucking up. I have a new one on the way.
Man, I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it keeps like turning off and suddenly I can't hear anybody, even though like it's still on and connected, and it's all fucked up. So I have a new one on the way. It should be fine next week.
Yeah, you might need to update the firmware in it. Just spitballing. Anyways, so This guard's right here. And he's like, alright, I'm gonna escort you over to prisoner 237 cell.
Sweet.
Let's go.
So right over this way. Starts. I say, you will keep your heads down until we get to the proper cell, and do not address any of the people in the cells unless otherwise prompted to. The guys lead you over to this rather smarmy looking individual that's in his cell.
He looks like a prick.
And as you guys approach, he's kind of looking, not really looking, he's deep in his book, but as you come up to the cell, he's, oh, is the old dog barking finally? Tell me, do I have the honor of Mrs. Shane visiting me?
Do I look like a Mrs. Shane?
No, but you look like somebody that would be under a wing.
Possibly.
Well, what does the old bitch want?
Out of game, is that the person who sent us?
Yeah, Duvessa Shane, speaker of Bridgehander.
Got it.
Should ask him about if he knows anything about, because we're here for the Arcane Brotherhood. Maybe we should ask him that.
Yeah, I was thinking, do we know if he's, like, going, like, are we expecting him to be helpful? Do we need, like, to trick him out of this? Like,
I don't know. I don't remember what Pepper said with him, like, if he was willing to tell us.
Pepper didn't know anything about this one.
I mean, are we supposed to basically just let him know that he has potentially a reduced sentence if he cooperates?
His like out of character thing, and it harkens back to the last book basically that Icewind Dale has story wise. But this guy thought he was operating with the Arcane Brotherhood, and it turns out he was like just completely rogue aging it. So when he got caught in this timeline, they assume he got caught and his plan was foiled. He was imprisoned here, thinking that the Arcane Brotherhood would break me out. The Arcane Brotherhood is like, the fuck is this guy? We don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
So he's in a position where he knows he's been forgotten about. He's especially I think he's been here 7 or 8 years at this point. So he is enough to have his beat on the pulse of what they were working on, but enough spite in his words to not be so tight-lipped about it either.
And I'm assuming the guards would be pissed because they said we have to only refer him as 237, right? They didn't give us the name of that prisoner, correct?
Yeah, they've they've kind of I mean, they're at a cautious distance, but they've definitely got an entourage around that's watching.
I don't know, Nikel. I mean, that's your call. You have the highest charisma.
Yeah. Okay. Alright,
Maybe we should just be up front. This is just a business deal. He doesn't have information. If he doesn't give us anything, he doesn't get anything. So there's no reason really to lie.
I mean, I wasn't necessarily going to lie. It was whether or not withhold information until necessary. So I'll just be like, so it's my understanding you might have some information on what the Arcane Brotherhood's doing in Tin Town.
Screw the Arcane Brotherhood.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, you should be willing to let us know what they're doing.
Good point.
I don't see any benefit in me. You haven't even introduced yourself. What am I, someone for you to just come and pluck knowledge from at your leisure?
Yes.
Frankly, yes, you are.
You are the one in the cage.
And I bet you don't get any that many visitors, huh?
Not anymore. Never, in fact.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
Why should I beckon to the dog's call?
I mean, if you dislike the Arcane Brotherhood so much, you would think you would want to try to mess up their plans. They have seemed to have left you here.
Messing up the plans of the Arcane Brotherhood will not fix my current predicament. He kind of gestures around him. It is rather boring, don't you think?
I'm sure it is. I've never been locked up myself. I've never been that stupid.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Sure, show a lot of animosity against these folk. Are they the ones that put you here?
The one that put me here is the one that sent you here. The old wolf, Professor Shane.
Oh, okay. New info. Well, go on. Why? How did you end up here?
I mean, I give you the little synopsis there. I don't know specifics myself, but he
Oh,
basically like siphoned supplies out of Icewind Dale in a very horrific kind of way, supposedly.
Okay.
Was caught in the act by Professor Shane and imprisoned here thusly because of it.
Okay.
So, I mean, we can do this a long way or a short way. Be honest, I'd rather get out of here. I have better things to do than spend my time in this place. If all you're concerned about is getting out of here, we could do something about shortening your stay if adequate information is given.
And he kind of perks up. So I'm listening.
Our common friend has authorized.
You could say it, the old wolf.
Uh,
The battle axe.
I'll leave that to you.
Hmm.
But she has authorized a bit of commuting your symptoms should you give enough information.
Because, well, what can I tell you then? I mean, I assure you I have something official, from my understanding, that says so.
I assume our paperwork says that.
As you guys kind of probably approach the cell, the guard's like, no touching!
I'll kind of just hold it up to let him read it.
So he kind of goes through it, and he's like, well, what do you want to know?
Anything you know about what the Arcane Brother is doing in Icewind Dale?
Everything you might know.
I mean,
Yeah,
Does he know any other people in the Arcane Brotherhood that we might have
Why?
walked across by? 'Cause-
Have you heard about any of the Arcane Brotherhood members here? He kind of has a sneer across his face.
Suzanne was a Arcane brother, right?
The Red Wizard of Thay. Need I say more? He kind of gestures sarcastically.
Yeah, well, he's dead, so I mean, that's.
Good job. More of a nuisance than anything, I'd say. The Red Wizards want the weave all to themselves. If they get their way, no one would be able to use magic. Who else, then?
Have we met anybody else? The Arcane brother?
well, I'm trying to think. This is way back. What about that cult back then? Was that part of it, or because we didn't get anything for Rahadin before he took off?
No, the cult was just fucking. They were just all about that god.
Oh. The only person we ever really talked
Who
to
was,
about the Brotherhood was him.
Who was in the basement at the cult?
Oh yeah, the white tiefling.
Oh, was it? Oh, it was.
I met a white tiefling.
Yeah. What was the person's name?
I don't remember the name.
He's probably like, oh, Avarice.
Oh.
She's probably the one with the most potential, honestly.
Okay, and continue.
I think she has a promising future. It's just the one to keep an eye on. My bet, if I would say anything. At least with this team that's here.
So there's more. So
What-
who is left?
The point of this is for you to give us information that we don't already
Yes.
have.
Well, the teams normally come out in 4. You've only met 2 then?
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. So you haven't met Nas then?
Nope.
It makes sense and stands to reason you wouldn't. Nas is a human diviner. Always looking ahead of them. Never looking behind, though. They've probably already seen you coming.
You said this is a human?
Sorry, one at a time. What was that, guys?
So it was a human diviner?
Diviner, which is like a wizard
Diviner.
subclass.
Divination. Yeah. I had
Yeah.
one in my group. I was just making sure that's what I heard.
Mm-hmm.
And then what would they be doing here?
Oh, that's the interesting thing. They've even got an all-star amongst the cast. Have you heard of the Harples?
Probably.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Harples are like an infamous do-gooder magic family that hosts this really swanky, like magical academy. And they're notoriously good, but Prisoner 237 here is it's a bit of the black sheep of the family. She doesn't have much clout here with her name anymore. In fact, if her family didn't have the clout they needed to, she'd still be back in Long Saddle reanimating dead cats.
Oh.
So you're saying that's the fourth person that's probably here?
Once Velen Harple.
Sounds like she's a necromancer.
Ah, yes, she dabbles with the bodies. he kind of says through a ring. Oh, yes, you were asking what are they doing here. That's probably the interesting thing. What do you know about the Netherese?
That's that really old race that we saw in that upside down tower.
Yeah, that's what Pepper was messing with.
Yeah, look at that memory go.
He
Woo!
says, it was a civilization ruled by powerful wizards more than thousands of years ago. They learned their magic first from the elves and later from the fabled Nether Scrolls. Netherese magic was far more powerful than present-day magic, you see. So much so that it even made the gods themselves tremble. But ultimately, the subterranean creatures known as the Farim were instrumental in Netherill's fall. But they weren't the cataclysm, or the catalyst, rather. It was their hubris that undid them. Have you heard of Karsus?
Have we?
Ooh, this is just like old history, probably. Like, I don't know, probably fundamental history, I would say. If you have any kind of learning background, you would know. That's, Karsus was this old mage in Netherese society that rose up and attempted to fight Mystra and take the place of Mystra, the god of magic, basically, or Mistral. And yeah, they bucked up. They were almost successful, but Mystra kind of turned it on the end, rebirthed themselves, regained control of the godhood. But it tore the weave for like 50 years or so. And during that time, people couldn't cast magic. And because these people lived in fantastic floating cities and were based on magic, it caused all of them to crash to the ground.
You know, wizards just sound like horrible people. I mean, like, God. Also, Samson has a -1 in history, so Samson doesn't know this.
This is not in Samson's wheelhouse, then.
No.
I think it'd be something I would know either.
Is it Nethros or Netherese? Is that what you're saying?
The society is called Netheril.
Nethro.
I guess, like what do you call it? The adjective version would be Netherese.
A lot of info. I'm too stupid to put it together.
I was really hoping someone was taking notes because I sure as hell my notes look like garbage tonight.
Luckily, it's always loosely rattling up here in my head to exude or expend upon.
I mean, I think a decent bit of information, but Pepper would probably be able to give us at this point, considering he was down there working on stuff. We didn't really ask him what they were doing, honestly.
He gave you very similar information. There's a lot of crossover between that objective and this one.
This is okay information, but I feel like you have some juicier knowledge just waiting for us.
Well, you'd be mistaken. You forget I have been in a cell for nearly, what is it now? 8, 7 years? I don't even know.
Maybe you have some old information about what you were doing. Maybe that you didn't ever tell anyone about.
I'm here on my own business and on my own accord. I was trying to impress the Brotherhood, and obviously it did not work. This is my... what does he say? my reward for doing such a great job and relying on them.
Quick
I'd say if
question
you want
for
to beat them at their own game, you'll get to the bottom of that city before they will.
you. Quick question. If you were able to get out of here, what are you going to go do?
Get the
You
hell
take a
out of here.
vacation? Maybe go to like a beach somewhere?
Get the hell out of here.
Hmm.
He doesn't want to talk.
Out of Icewind Dale? Out of 10 towns?
Absolutely.
Don't blame you.
Hey, listen, we invested too much into this 10 towns.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if this information is going to do enough.
Yeah, I don't have any other information with you, so scoff at you want, but the old dog is going to have to take the scraps I have. I'm sorry, the meat is old.
So, look at everyone. Well, do we have any more questions?
I don't think there's
Unless he knows anything that could lead us to this city
Yeah, that's
that he mentioned.
Last I heard, they were still looking for it. They hadn't pinpointed where it was at.
And that
Or if
was
you
like
might have
8
any
years ago.
hints about the information about the location of the people we haven't encountered yet.
And unfortunately,
Blizzard.
being locked up here for as long as I have, I wouldn't have a bead on them. Just knowing the particular agents they would probably send in this case.
Well, I'm satisfied. I kind of want to leave this place.
I'm satisfied. I think it's up to our employer whether or not that was enough.
Well, it was fun chatting. Um,
Do send Uvessa my regards. And hopefully you'll see I was compliant.
oh, of course. Hey, turn around and leave.
I mean, wait, did he say earlier that another prisoner was here? Which one was the one? Was it or Harpel? Or no, that was just a possibility.
No, that was another member.
Right. Okay. I got that note wrong. I thought I misheard. Hold on.
I mean, I think to sum up, he gave us the name as a 4 brotherhood he thought were here, thought would have been sent.
Yeah.
And we've encountered 2 of the 4. And one we know is dead. The other one we left in their basement.
Yeah,
Of that.
We know where they are. So it's
2, wow. And the other 2 we haven't encountered yet.
we do
y'all
have.
hyped that y'all fought the tiefling?
Let's just say we left them to their own devices.
No, we were in. Which is it? Carndenic?
Caredinable? Yeah.
Carndenival. And he, there's a weird cult to,
The
I forget the guy's name. Yeah, it's like Asmodeus's like nemesis, basically.
Yeah.
And there were 2 people in charge. One of them died when we got there. The other one, I think we left alone. But basically, we were trying to get the speaker out because he was in their like fort, and they told us there was a white tiefling that was very powerful in the basement studying that would at some point become the leader of the cult when they were ready. And it didn't sound like something we wanted to mess with at the time.
Understandable.
I think we were like level 2.
Still think it might be a little, a lot.
It did sound like once they came up and like took over this cult, it might be a pretty bad thing. But it didn't sound like
Yes.
something we were like going to be, doing at that moment.
Completely understand. Very understandable. We should. This is Logan saying we should probably wait till everyone's here before we go to her. Back to Samson.
I mean, even if everybody was here, I don't know that level 4 is the time to do that.
I
That
feel
might be
like
something to talk to.
sooner.
Might be something to
we
talk to
deal
our
with
employer
this.
about how powerful these people actually are.
Yes. I feel like if they're gonna take over a cult, we should probably deal with it sooner than later.
Well, it's a weird death cult too, so like, I don't know.
Oh.
It was really weird.
Hmm.
So when they die, they turn to a block of ice and stuff. Weird.
I mean, the thing is, are they causing trouble now? That's the thing. They really causing
I mean, at the
trouble
moment, we know that they. I mean, at the moment, we knew that they were kind of ruining that town.
Well, that's what the
And like
locals
this,
say, but they were trying to debate saying, "Oh, we'll make the town better," but there's like 3 fucking leaders there. They're all fighting one another. We don't know who came on top. That's another problem.
well, we also know that like the speaker was just in their castle area or whatever, like
Yeah.
not doing anything. So like nothing was happening for the town at all. Like the town was basically just dying because nobody was like doing anything to help them.
They were all rude too to us when we got there. You forget that.
Yeah, and when we were outside, we almost got attacked by chain devils. So like, if chain devils are randomly attacking people, that's probably not good either.
Huh.
I mean, I think we take the information. I think we probably have all the information we're getting. We take the information to the lady that hired us, and
Oh, yeah, I thought we were
she
already
can
making
give
our
us
way up.
she can give us direction on whatever we might want to do with it.
I imagine this conversation was happening as we were leaving this place.
Oh yeah, we can totally do that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Imagine.
Cool.
Oh yeah, we're
I'm
telling the
just,
guards all this shit. What the fuck?
yeah, okay. I just wanted that to be stated just to fast track us leaving and grabbing all of our stuff. I'm putting all my daggers away.
Going
Yeah.
back, getting all of your supplies and whatnot.
Grab my giant glaive.
I have kind of a weird setup going on today, so if it sounds different than normal, I apologize. I'm gonna be like laid up on the bed right now, or on the fucking couch.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
It's I have like sciatica sometimes. I'm having like problems with it right now, which is not very pleasant.
I can imagine.
So, you guys kind of press out back to Icewind Dale. Let me see if I get you on the right map here.
Did we get our merchant license?
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Y'all can plug the 150 for your merchant license. Probably just inquiring at the front where you pick up your gear and whatnot. It's almost a formality. I just want the money, more or less.
It's sick. Did we already all take out money for that when we were dividing up?
Yeah, I remember y'all divvying money out for that.
Okay. couldn't remember. I was looking at the notes and I saw everything that we bought for the place. Bought every goddamn room.
Hell yeah, nothing wrong with that. I guess the other interesting thing I could say is like if y'all make the travel back to Bryn Shander to get your goal later, it's I don't know. It was a few days out, it's a few days back. It's I should be already checking on this, but I'll be progressive with the story here. So I'll put you guys a few days ahead on that supposition, getting to Bryn Shander to go get your fat loads from Duvessa here on your report, which is more like a turn into the guard than anything. She wouldn't see you in an official capacity. Just kind of mysterious like that, I guess. But you guys get the lump sum of 250 gold. And I think the more interesting thing I have to tell you is y'all are level 4, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be level 5 after y'all done 4 quests in this chapter.
Yeah.
With the Black Cabin, the boat, and Revel's End, and Dazan all done. That would be 4.
Yeah. We can cast spells now.
Welcome to that next tier. You guys can or what is it, double attack if you're pure class.
I don't have it like that yet.
Level 3 spells. All the good stuff. And this is really what you guys would want to find interesting at this point. I mean, if we're going back to what Hethel said, you guys have kind of tested your mettle against a few far reaches of Icewind Dale at this point, so it's really up to y'all when you want to drive the story or continue to explore.
I
You
mean,
gotta get a robot.
we got to get our Voltron and possibly check out Rajin's possible area, right?
Rajin's little spaceship emporium?
I mean,
Maybe Rajin wasn't lying?
And I'm down to check that out.
Certainly could.
I mean, we either do that or we start the journey towards the robot. I feel like those are the two pressing matters.
Yeah.
Is that what's on the adventuring table tonight? You want to go see if Rajin was lying?
I mean,
I mean, do you want to do that, or do you want to go towards?
He was fond of saying he lies about everything. Maybe he was fond of saying he never lies. I don't remember.
He did tell me he was from outer space.
I mean,
I guess if we go straight down to that, and we can go from there to like west to Voltron. Really?
Absolutely. Plus, I'll make a good story for those who didn't miss tonight.
that's true. I vote spaceship.
Alright, let's see how your day is going to go here.
Ooh.
Are we supposed to level up now, or should we wait until after the session?
I would assume that you guys would catch a long rest while you're doing your brain chamber bit, or at least on your way back there. So you can go ahead and level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just we'll casually be going. We'll see what happens as we go, and yeah. Let's see how this first one goes.
I want to take defense. Blessed warrior.
Oh, did we had a couple days of staying around, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, a couple days travel back at least.
Oh, at least. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, should we? Is there a way we could buy a diamond?
You might be able to pick that up in Bryn Chander while you're there, depending. And it's like a merchant good, so.
Because I definitely want to buy at least one diamond worth for the Revivify. For sure. At least 300 gold pieces, and I'll pay for it.
Oh, good idea.
Just in case, because we're only a group of 4 right now.
Yeah. No, yeah, that's not sarcasm. This is a great idea. I'm like very supportive of that.
Ouch.
It's,
And
I forgot how hard it is to pick low-level spells when you can only carry like 3 of them.
Apparently, RNGesus wants me to give you all this.
is it possible, Apollo, to add a diamond to my inventory, or should I just do it from D&D Beyond?
Do it from D&D Beyond, because I'm gonna have to import you anyways.
Got it.
Let me see. What was I doing here? Right. Am I the architect, or are you guys? Should I roll it behind the scenes, or do y'all want to? One person.
What are we doing? We're rolling for something?
Mm-hmm. We're seeing if I'm rolling or if you guys are rolling.
I'll roll it. What am I rolling?
Give me a 1D100.
Oh, well, that's just terrifying. Oh no, damn it! Not 2. Just want to do 1. God. Hold on. Did I click the wrong button? Oh. 43. Oh, I don't know why that -1 is there. It's supposed to be 44, if that makes a difference.
Hmm. So you guys are traveling along Bryn Chander, going south towards the space station, quote unquote. And it's still real early in your journey here. Like you guys are maybe setting off about noon, and then we're talking like 12:45 or so. You see a rather luxurious looking vessel that's kind of approaching you, and it's got these beautiful pedigree wolves on here. And as they approach, you hear this boisterous voice that says, "Oi, Reginald! Stop the carriage! Perhaps these individuals would like to take a look at the item."
What?
Chaps, we want to make a bit of a quick trade here.
What are you offering?
He offers out this blue kind of a headband. He says, "I assure you this item is quite valuable, but unfortunately I will take 100 gold, and that way I won't have to make a stop in Bryn Chander today, you see. There's much more adventuring to be taking on." So will you take it, chaps, or do I need to go inside and sell it?
Can I insight him
Sure.
just to get a?
Nothing fishy at all about this situation. Go ahead and take that candy from a stranger for me.
100? Just, I'll give you 105.
Fantastic,
Dagger,
then.
100.
He bag up the gold, he exchanges the item. He goes, well, we've got to be onward, Reginald, with the chariot. Hip, 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 kind of cracks at it, and the dogs begin to pull off here.
God, what a steal. Look at, what is it? You said it's a sash?
It's like a blue headband.
Oh, it's a headband. Oh, I immediately put it on. And it probably looks great with my blonde mullet. It's probably honestly a look.
Alright, bet. About an hour later, you have a moment of clarity. Here, Samson.
Hope it's what I think it is.
Yeah, it probably is what you think it is. Let's say, I mean, after wearing it and messing with it for a while, it's on your sheet in your inventory now. I'm interesting what this would do to Samson.
That is what I thought it was. Yes. Chaps. I'm feeling. I'm doing math in my mind right now that I've never imagined before. I just feel. I feel so smart.
Nikel, peering into his mind, is he smart?
I mean, he's never seemed to be before.
Hey man, that's just good role playing.
So what exactly is happening with you here?
I
You
I
think you're
feel.
intelligent now?
He's like a Rain Man.
I feel stupendous.
Samson in Discord.
That's exactly what I was thinking in my mind when I made the reference. Good. Very good. Yes. Well, carry on. Samson has now kind of like a sophisticated swagger to him as he walks away. Before it was pretty much just like he walked kind of like a drunk.
He's walking to his own disco right now.
I like how both of my magic items just increase stats for me.
RNG just gave you a headband of intellect from a 1D100, so.
For 100 gold. What a steal.
Well,
The rest of the day is just you guys traveling up to this weird interaction. You continue along the path. Y'all saying anything, doing anything?
Samson's
Go with,
rethinking his whole life. Samson's having this until this moment, Samson is pretty much just led Dick Ford, just beating anything up that gets in his way, and Samson's kind of coming to this like, oh, I'm pretty good at killing things. I should get paid more for this. And starting to figure out how to franchise. You know, how to set up a 401k, retirement plan.
How to get other people to do your dirty work and you just reap the benefits, passive income.
Yes. Yes. How to take
Now,
the moose knuckle in to the next level.
I'll say now that you're intelligent, you might, well, you probably would, actually notice the fact that like
Oh,
all of you are breathing, and smoke comes out. I'm not as I walk along.
I think I figured that out on an insight check the other, like 2 weeks ago, and I just haven't got to the point yet to bring it up. But now that I'm smart and kind of can be like, oh, yeah, I will definitely. You see, Samson kind of takes like a couple steps away from you and just kind of like, well, he'll talk about it when he wants to talk about it. Oh, this has been a good day for Samson. He has spells now. He's smart. Mm.
Things are looking up. Things are turning up, Samson.
Samson just needs a really big weapon now, and he's set. Something particularly on fire would be nice. Yeah.
Oh, maybe to pull in some obscure things. Just a second.
So for rolling for your hit dice, it's whatever it is plus your
con.
constitution.
Yeah.
Cool.
D&D Beyond will add your con by itself.
Yeah. If you roll it
But
on
it
there.
always takes your max HPs. Like,
I think it's how you
other
have it set on your sheet to do your HP. Like you have to bump it from auto to manual.
And if you're on auto, it'll take the average no matter what.
I think mine might be on auto. I went from 44 to 54. I have a +4 on con, and
Yeah, so you automatically took a 6 on your D10 and then +4.
cool. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
so you automatically took 10 basically.
I think I'm gonna take tough for my next feat and just have hella hit points. I'll
Change
probably
some
take.
bad things. As you guys continue onward throughout the day, it's probably about here. You got about 2.5 miles to the point where you'd have to walk yourselves with the dogs. They're refusing to budge anymore unless you force march them.
No, let's not do that to the dogs.
Yeah, we could drop them in the wall.
So you kind of dismount the dogs, walk the rest of the way there.
Yeah.
So let's get to here real quick. familiar map, but the actual complete map now. Do this. And it's dark outside.
I wonder if we're at a fucking spaceship, guys. What if he wasn't lying? What if he get like a laser gun?
Possible if he wasn't right.
I mean, if he wasn't lying.
I'm just saying. A laser gun would be pretty freaking sweet.
I mean, I can't really imagine any of us lying to each other. That just seems wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, none of us would lie to each other. That would just be silly and would just ruin trust amongst friends. You know. Oh, there's no liars here.
As you guys trudge deeper into a mountain valley, there's an eerie glow that betrays the monstrous outline of something stupendous and ominous. It looks like a cephalopod with slimy, ropey tentacles as thick as tree trunks that has tried and failed to bury its immense hulk in the snow.
Oh.
Guys, I don't do well with tentacles. I don't like this.
Honestly, shame. Should we go closer?
And
Should we leave?
so it's, I mean, you don't deal with tentacles, huh? So that means you want Tarek, the next smallest person, to go up there, or do you want me to go up there? Because I can visually see like a lot better than you guys right now at the moment. We'll have our rogue.
I mean,
That's the interesting thing, Maldron, especially with your passive perception, is as you guys are walking towards this bit here, something is coming toward you. It seems to be in a mound in the ground, full on like Looney Tunes style, coming at you.
Oh shit. Seems we have company. You ready?
I'm gonna
kind of company.
bless everyone as this thing's coming towards us.
Sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All three of you are blessed.
Thank you for that.
That leaves one more for Smitten.
It's like, unless I dispel magic. No.
So you go ahead and bless them up.
So fucked up.
Go ahead and bless them up here, Samson, and I'm gonna show you guys what you come up to.
I don't even know how Samson would cast spells. I didn't even think about that.
In Foundry, I think it's shift and use your target reticle and select 3 targets. Actually, I've got to import you, don't I? Because I haven't done that yet.
Yeah, because I think I'm still.
I already did mine.
I have temporary HP. Forgot about that.
I chose Fireball over Counterspell.
Well, I think that's a pretty good choice right now.
Target.
Well,
I think-
we get Modern gets Fireball too, being a light cleric, so we have 2.
I have dispel magic on the back burner just in case.
Do you
I
think
was
a counterspell would be really
considering
useful
counter
later?
because I was really considering Counterspell because with our like especially Vadim, if he's crossbow experting, like I don't think I'm going to be needed as much as the damage dealer anymore. Because
Yeah.
originally I've been mostly the damage dealer, but with our newer players, I think the damage is probably going to fall on other people now. So I can probably pick more utility stuff from here on out.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think I may have found why things were kind of wonky in your game. I'm updating and creating 1,520 new inventory items.
Oh, sick.
Oh yeah, I've got to do that with spells too. Okay.
So I do have a quick question.
Mm-hmm.
So would Pepper be able to enchant weapons? Is he able to do that, or would I need to find someone else?
Enchant in what aspect?
Like, say I wanted to have my glaive get set on fire.
That would be like a flame tongue weapon, I think, more than anything. Like, I don't know how such things would work. I mean, you could probably work on something like crafting that. I would say maybe.
Yeah, if I could craft it, that'd be dope. I would, it's something we could figure out later. But this is just something I meant to message you about. But I was like, I'll just ask now.
Yeah, it's one of those things. It's my justification is trying to find something fiery to supplant it here more than anything. But I don't know. We'll see. Also, I know what comes out of this adventure. And as you guys start to cross these power thresholds, you may find yourself with more interesting opportunities.
You could pay Modern 50 gold and he could make your sword on fire.
I
It
think I
won't do
can,
any
yeah.
extra damage, but it won't do
It
any
won't
extra
do
damage.
anything, but it would look sick.
Yeah. Mechanically, it does
I mean,
nothing, but it would look cool. It would give you a light source.
that would, if I ever have like a really big fight, maybe, yeah. If I have to like, solo something and look cool doing it, yeah. Imagine me as a giant with a flaming glaive and angel wings.
I mean, in Icewind
Terrifying.
Dale too, in Icewind Dale too, where a lot of stuff probably isn't like fire, so they won't know it won't hurt them.
Give me just a second. I'm pulling in all the spells too now.
I think it would be kind of cool if I could make a pair of brass knuckles and then in Celestial carve into them and then cast Divine. What does this spell? It does like 1d4 radiant damage. And just keep casting on it, so eventually it just. Oh, it's Divine Favor, I think. Yeah. It does an extra d4. So I just had brass knuckles that I could just punch people with, and it does radiant damage. Put God's love on it.
Yeah.
Like tattooed fingers.
Yeah, just on like big brass knuckles. Samson should have been a barbarian.
Alright, let me try and watch you this way and see what this does. Samson. I think I can read references now.
Samson's gonna start rolling some Arcana checks soon. He's a smart guy now.
I'd still give you that goofy ass fucking smart thing. Let me see if this is it.
Up to multi-class into a wizard, y'all.
Go party.
I know it's almost like too bad you weren't a fucking Eldritch Knight to have the 19 rose spells.
I know, that'd be sick.
Okay, now I think we've got your spells on here, at least in terms of bless. So you should be able to click that from your sheet and use it. But yeah, you'll probably want to cast that up as I put you guys in initiative here. Let me teach you how to use it from your sheet in Foundry, because this will help them out a little bit to actually use it. Double click your sheet in Foundry.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
And then click Bless, the dice to the left of it. Or the icon,
F4?
rather, that turns, yeah. You go cast it, you choose your targets, and then cast the spell, apply the effect. And you see how Foundry puts the buff on them?
Yeah.
And it makes you concentrate. So, like, every time they can roll anything that use Bless, that'll ask them about it now. That's a good thing for buffs in here.
Can I, before we start combat, say that as we were approaching this thing, I cast Mage Armor?
Yeah, absolutely. That's
So
it.
that I
There's
just
time
have
for
it
you
going.
guys to prep, especially with Maldrin being able to call these things out. Samson,
That's right.
give me a, what do you call it? Initiative here.
Yeah, I was looking. It was just taking me a minute to get to it. Yeah, bringing up the rear, y'all.
As these two very large worms burst. And this is kind of the sight before you guys if you look at Discord.
Ooh. Mm.
Oops, didn't mean to kill him. And we're going to start with Mr. Wormpig here. I think. It comes over here. I'll let our Jesus decide. Mr. Tarek. He's going to give you the tentacle of love here. At a 24. Yeah, Tarek, you're quite alright after that. You're just going to take 5 damage here. He is going to follow up and attempt to bite you, though. This massive worm head comes crashing down. Oof.
Oh no, now 20.
Tarek's pretty healthy,
Don't
though.
start this. Don't.
Hey, we're doing this again.
Start.
Alright, 14. Which
Not-
would be
not tonight.
9 total. Good news is that's turn worm. And we've got turn 2. With a 1d2 to see who they go after. Scrumptious snack, Nickel.
Oh, I'm just a wee lad.
And you have your charmer on set.
Yeah.
Okay. Watching the same thing, he's gonna come and try to give you a big group hug here. With all the tentacles. You definitely dodge out of the way though. And he follows it up by attempting to strike at you with his maw. 16?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just a little 7 piercing. Which with your temp would take you down to 3. Doesn't even scratch the skin. Mikhail, speaking of, what do you do?
Okay.
Oh God.
Not with this round 12 either. Makes it more difficult. I'm going to. Actually, I'll bonus action first. Bonus action. Help that. Shove. Damn it. I will. This person trying to get out.
Oh, that's a good little chunk of psychic. And it's going to move as far away from you. Let's see. We've got 30 reactions.
Yeah, I'm gonna whack him.
Hell yeah. Whack him with my glaive. 14?
14 will hit.
Love it.
$25 will definitely hit as well.
Holy crap! That fucking Warhammer is huge. What? 9 points of bludgeoning.
Very nice, guys. Take a good chunk out of here. Your turn, Nical.
14. 4. Yeesh. Oh, wow.
Hey, for a free action or a free attack, that's not bad.
Yeah. Could be better.
Okay, what would be the best course? Hold on. 30 feet. I might. Should I do it, boys? I should. I'll take one step back, and I am going to I'm gonna do it, man. I'm gonna do it. I got it now. Here, hold on. Fireball.
When in doubt, fireball it out.
Yep.
Let's see what that damage looks like.
Let's see. Hopefully all 6s. Let's go.
Dear God, can you send a fireball?
Okay, let's place it.
I can tell you it's bloodied after that. This first one over here.
Okay.
And this one over here is also bloodied after that.
I think that's it. That's the end of my turn. I think I'm satisfied with that result.
Clean up, crew.
All right. Raging. And take the attack on the one I'm standing by.
Good hit. Not only is it an attack, but you're level 5 now, Tar. You have extra attack.
Extra attack. All right. One more.
Yeehaw.
Ooh.
Whoa, can't win them all.
All right, Samson,
Same
finish the
Stay where I am.
job.
Is it me? Cool. I will attack the one right in front of me with my glaive. Oh, so close to a nat 20.
19 will hit.
12 damage.
Very nice.
And for my hold on, I'm deciding if I want a bonus action this or not. No. Yeah, that'll be my turn. Only 2 of them. I'm not worried.
Back at the top of the turn order. Oh, who's it gonna go for? It's gonna go for Samson.
Yes, bring it, old chap.
He can't seem to give you a hug, so he's gonna attempt to give you a kiss instead. And you are a sucker for kisses, apparently, at a 22 to hit.
I'm going to. Yeah, it's fine. I was going to use a reaction, but it went away.
I think you can still use it.
Nah, it's fine. I'll take the damage. I still have 10 HP. I'm good. You give me a big kissy?
Yeah, you still have 10 HP left over. Didn't even get through all of it there. This one's gonna come barreling in. Probably do the same thing. Hugs. $27 to hit.
I'm going to use my cloud rune
Mm-hmm.
to redirect the attack towards the other one.
Excellent.
I just do like a spin of my glaive and just direct them over there. No. 22.
And he attempts another bite at you after killing his comrade here.
Kisses?
16.
16 just hits.
For 8 piercing.
Yeesh. How much did I take on the first one?
I think it was 8 as well.
Oh, 8. Cool.
Oh,
Ooh.
lost place.
Oh, I took it
I
off
blessed.
all y'all. Oh. Okay. Well, I feel better. Alright, Nickel.
That's all I was.
It was cool seeing that automated off.
Oh, you're muted.
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Do I need to roll con saves for the bless?
Nah, I'd automated that. That's what the last one was.
Oh, that's what that was for? I thought it was for them attacking me. Ooh, I
Nah,
apologize.
nah, Foundry's got it all automated and chill like that.
Oh, okay, cool.
What were you saying, Nico?
I will. Good firebolt.
That'll hit.
Sucks. And I'll push him just because I can. Oh, no, I can't.
Alright, well then I'm just gonna run up. Hammer it. See. 7, that's not bad. Now I'll end my turn there. Alright, Tar.
I'll run up to him and I'll reckless attack.
Yeah. Boring.
And that will knock him down. Just give me a second. I gotta open a window in my apartment. It's like hot as balls in here now.
Said he's dead, right?
Should be dead.
Oh yeah, it's quite dead.
Still saving that last level 3 spell for Revivify. I'm not gonna use
Smart.
a fireball again. Nope. Had to get it out.
Yeah, once the first one went down fairly quickly, that's why I didn't cast anything that second round.
Yeah.
Wasn't going to use the spell slots.
Kill them quick. Because I don't know how beefy they were. So why the hell not?
Yeah, I mean, if we need Fireball, I'll have 2 of them. I should have 3 of them because I have a spell. I have a
Yeah.
scroll.
I'm gonna hold off level 3 unless we really need it. I still got a lot of level 1s, 2s. Thinking about maybe meditate, maybe get spirit guardians, but I don't know. I could do that. Whole debacle.
I mean, we don't really know what if anything, we have in here. So this could just be scavenger stuff outside. We might not have anything inside.
Oh, you never know. You don't know where we're gonna walk into a ship. That's what Jing was saying. It's a ship, so I don't know. Close spaces. Maybe we might not be able to pop that fireball. Could be hazardous. Something might blow up. We all go with it.
What is it?
Like last night's my homebrew, they had to deal with like we're all separated, and that was such a crazy shit. They're all level
So
12s. God, no, they were like far away from each other. Like one group was doing the Battle of the Grooms, which is like they were trying to politically get some dude married, but they had to fight for it because they're dwarves. And the other side we had to deal with a crazy artificer who's constructing a mechanical dragon, and the only way to like kind of like get rid of his other war forges that he has guarding around the whole city was destroy a core. They did, and they overheated it, but they didn't realize if they overheat something, it's gonna blow up. Well, it blew up like an arcane fireball. Almost knocked out one of my players. And the guy, Artificer, he lost his Battle of the Grooms thing. He pushed the button, the mechanical dragon took off from the factory and fucked up the whole tower. They fell from the tower. And the problem is they only have one cleric in their group, and they were with Battle of the Grooms, so that tower fell and fucked everyone up there. So it was such a mess.
I have a whole party that can heal themselves. I have a druid, a
Party
cleric,
of
a
clerics.
paladin, and a bard. So I mean, everyone has access to some type of healing. And it's a life cleric, so I mean, he gets hella HP when he heals.
Oh yeah.
So trying to like kill them or bring them down or like give them like a fight like that, man, they're like figuring out how to play like a team now, which is beautiful to see. I mean, truly, I'm like, yes, y'all have like grasped this. Like you've grasped this like concept that I've been drilling into you for like 7 months. That Strahd, you can take down Strahd at a low level if you play like a team. Like, well, it's not so much in the castle, but at least if he attacks you, throw your paladin and cleric at him.
But here's the
Man.
problem: Strahd, all he has to do is do his charisma on one character that
No.
he knows that's low in charisma, and that's it. Now you have to fight that person that can heal.
Oh. No, the only one that has low charisma is the wizard. But he's also a gnome, and they could kill him in a turn.
That is true.
Every time I've tried to use the charisma, they've always passed. I've never been able to turn one of them.
That sucks.
I'm gonna try to trick the rogue.
That's why
Next.
you use the Van Richten's guide, because they have fears. So whatever you can grab that fear, and they have to roll to get over that fear, and that could be that could affect their
Ooh.
charisma, wisdom, anything that can trigger a memory. Especially if Strahd just does mind prison on one person, and that can fuck up the whole dynamic of everything. Because Strahd doesn't fight alone; he fights with wolves, bats, whatever. He has on what I did is I had Esmeralda turn on the group.
Ooh, Esmeralda's a good one. I introduced them to a guard that they brought under their wing, who I kind of turned into a barbarian, and they love him. And but I mean, I'm gonna try to turn the rogue. He's becoming a little loot goblin, and I think I could persuade him. I think I could get him to do it without even having to use some magic. I'm gonna try.
Get y'all some audio real quick here.
It's so funny. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now y'all have this very large nautiloid that's in front of y'all. What are y'all thinking?
Okay.
Does anyone know what this is? Do I know what this is?
This is coming from Foundry, by the way, so if you have to adjust your...
Cool.
Yeah. I have a few tracks on there.
It's dramatic. I like it.
Yeah, this guy made a pretty good soundscape for Icewind Dale, and I rip them off of YouTube. Not exactly this one. It's this one's specific to Black Cat.
Yeah, Paul, I can send you some this music I have on my Foundry, and it's totally copyright free.
Yeah. Is it a pack? Which
it's
one
a
is it?
Monument Studios, and they have over 300 soundtracks. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. If it's something plug and play, I'm down with it. I'm definitely down with it. So I'm going to clarify something. Look back here. This is a very long reach for you guys. Okay, when it came to, we'll get there. We'll have to probably pull it out of our ass here, but we'll get there. Alright, so this is what you guys come up to. It's dark.
Oh, God.
Holy
What is
shit.
this shit?
Oh, you saw the picture in Foundry, right? You see the big shell in the background? That's the ship. Uh-huh. Look at it. Look at the perspective of it. That thing is like hundreds of feet in the background of how massive it is.
Cool.
Fuck. What is Rajing now? What is this?
Sorry, I gotta pause it while I'm prepping things. It's interesting.
Does this look organic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Guys, don't touch anything.
Samson's already climbing on board.
Oh God.
I'm gonna fix this, guys.
Telling you all, Raj found out. about me that he shared his own secret that he was from a different planet. It seemed pretty sincere.
So what? Are you saying he's not a cat?
I mean, he might be a cat, but a cat that's not from here.
You know, Cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Samson yells back as he's like full speed running to climb this thing.
Maldron's gonna like want to check this. Can I make a medicine check to see if it's like quote unquote like alive still or active? If I know it looks organic, that's possible.
I'll allow it. Yeah, I think that's a creative use.
Yeah, because Maldron's never seen this ever in his life. Just give me a good roll. I won't.
I don't know. It's very fleshy. I don't know if it's alive or dead or what the fuck.
Sorry, I'm almost there.
It was alive. Couldn't Nikel like try and peek into its mind and see?
I mean, yeah, I could, if it's intelligent, I can try to speak with it if it's capable.
Could you tell if it's alive or not?
I mean, let me see what exactly. I mean, no, I'm really just can speak to it. If I want to cast a spell, I can kind of determine if it's something alive, as long as it's intelligent enough.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, goddamn. I had a Dr. Pepper and now I can't stop burping. The most Texas thing I've said in like a week or two.
Gotta go get me a Whataburger and kiss my baby with my fist.
You know, you really had me on the first part, but you lost me after.
Sorry, that's Houston suburbs.
Oh, yeah. You're not wrong. God
Yeah,
bless
see.
that city.
You guys see this this very large ballista that's on the back of the ship here.
I'll reach out telepathically and see if like the ship has any kind of mind I could communicate with.
What are we doing here? What are we casting exactly? Are you using exactly?
I mean, I'm using my telepathic speed.
Okay.
Just you're within 30 feet. Well, in the description.
Probably nothing until you got up onto the bow of the ship and start approaching the hull. Like you start getting little chitterings. Nothing intelligible. If anything, it sounds gooey, for lack of a better word.
Can I climb up on this ship now, guys?
Some sort of mind there, but it's not smart enough to like know anything. Well, okay, so yeah, guys, it's definitely alive in some way. It doesn't seem like really very sentient. I mean, sure, Samson, if you want to climb up there, go ahead.
It's like a gaggle of just like gibbering. And...
Can I climb up on the ship now?
Oh, yeah, you've been unpaused. Absolutely.
Yes.
When he's climbing is it like leaking blood or anything when he's clawing this thing as he's climbing up?
No, it's it appears to be maybe not reactive, if anything, a little limp. But
Okay.
as you guys approach, like you kind of get a state with this door that is iced shut here. It doesn't appear to be locked, but it's going to take some muscle to get through or some creativity.
Uh,
Like it's frozen shut.
Yeah. Like it's weathered the storm and iced shut because of that.
Should we try to break the ice down?
Wait, is the ballista active?
The ballista is active, but it has a turn radius. It covers roughly about if we get my drawing tools out, if we picture this right here, the ballista would cover this quadrant in the back.
Oh, so I can't turn it?
Quadrants. Nah, I wouldn't face inward on itself.
Yeah. I was thinking about just using that to blow the door open.
Interesting thing is all this was in before Spelljammer actually came out, like 2-3 years beforehand. So it's still pretty official now, like the old ship used to look.
Okay.
But yeah, if you want to try to get this door open, give me an athletics there. Anyone? I think Samson.
Yes.
Samson, that's you or Tarek?
I kind of rub my hands together. I'm going to activate my frost rune, so it gives me an extra +2.
Okay.
Can I if he's gonna run and shoulder the door? Can I push him at the same time telepathically or telekinetically?
For an advantage, I'd say so.
Yes. Oh, that was so close to 19. So that's a 10. Oh, but
I
God,
didn't see
awful
it.
roll.
That was refreshing there.
It was bad. It was a 10 and a 12.
Oh yeah, you kind of go up and grab on the door here, maybe because you're feeling confident, but you have this stroke of genius with your newfound intellect, realizing this ice seems to have permeated the frame of the door. It's going to take a much more shouldered effort than what you initially thought it was going to take. I like the idea of Tarek walking up and giving it a try now.
I loosened it for you, my friend.
Let's give it a shot.
You give it a tug, you may be underestimating it too, Tarek, but you're close.
What's the holdup?
It's thick ice. Give us a second. We're assessing. I lean over. I said, "Do you want to try together?"
If you all want, I could maybe, melt some of the ice.
Waldron, you may be hearing something from the other side, and it just briefly through your compatriots conversing here, it sounds like,
Guys, the ship is not abandoned. I'm hearing noises. Nikel, do you have to see something to go in people's minds?
I can cast a spell.
Would it make noise?
Probably not no more noise than what you guys have already set in motion.
Your call, but I'm definitely hearing noise, voices or womp womp. I'm hearing a lot of womp womps.
If they can't speak common or any language I know, it's not going to necessarily help. I could at least determine what's there, as long as they're intelligent enough.
Okay, just break the door down. hold off your spell just in case.
I'm gonna have Tarek and Samson work together and each pull a door. That'll give me an advantage here.
So we both roll, or
Let's say you two are helping each other out. By the power of friendship, our Jesus is gonna make it happen this time. Because y'all have been going side by side.
Wonder Twin Power activation.
nat 20 or 27.
There you
As you pull open the door, you just see this thing skitter up the stairs,
What the fuck?
Oh,
out of sight. And you're left with this rather large and imposing looking figure right here.
No.
And it just kind of thumps its chest and looks at you. No!
Am I holding the door?
You guys are like looking on the inside. You see some things run back down the stairs in almost like a herd of cats fashion, followed by this thing.
No.
Oh, I thought it was a lot bigger.
I did too.
It's a gnome-size ceramorph.
Oh, that's so weird. He's got a little pistol.
Wait,
It kind of turns to you all. It has its hands up. What we will take about doing?
Shut the door.
Mikhail's gonna slowly back up. Guys, I can't do this.
Wait, where are you going?
I can't.
hello? My
Remember
name-
the strangers that are knocking on my door?
Oh shit, I can understand you.
He speaks full fluid common.
Hi. Kind of composes myself. I'm Samson. This is Taurus. Gerblix? Let's one more time. Oh shit, I was Dravdex. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's Samson's not the one to be doing this. How are you today?
Terrible. This plane is nothing but misery.
You're telling me, bud. Where are you from?
The astral sea.
is your ship damaged?
Yes, it is missing the power source.
Ooh, what's the power source?
He kind of produces this box and says, recite leads us to it. He kind of cracks the box open, and there's a lot of theory about the universal language of faces, and I'll let one of you give me an insight check.
Who's
I am
feeling
not
it, guys? I'll do it. I'm proficient in insight. Let's do this. Ooh, okay. Dirty 20.
Yeah, his face is of surprise, maybe even elation a little bit. This device he has is just going like in your presence. The item seems to be on your possession. Did you bring a crystal here?
Did I bring a
Crystal?
what?
This harkens back to something so long ago. I don't even know where this item is technically anymore.
Well, I'm pretty sure I
Is it
would not
the,
be the one to have.
Is it the crystal we left buried over by that like killed all our food and stuff? It's the only crystal I remember carrying for a little while.
Even before that, this was like, I think you guys just met Maldred in this session.
Was
It's,
it session 2?
when you guys were in the mine and you found that skull.
Yeah,
This is some Indiana
that's
Jones
really
shit.
good.
Say again, Nico?
Probably the kind of thing Rowan would have taken.
Or do we have it in the bag of hold?
Possibly. Y'all remember a red crystal down there? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think you guys ever identified it because no one had identified for the longest time. And it was so early that it kind of got glossed over.
Right. Well, I don't know, but you guys had stuff. I mean, a lot of stuff that we just glossed over.
Fuck, man, we might have to like go back on your videos and see exactly.
Yeah, thank God I do, because we have one fucked up crystal buried, and then I don't know. I met you guys
No,
after.
it's not that one.
No.
It's like
Oh, yeah,
literally the session you joined.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I think we would know it wasn't the Chardelin one.
It wasn't a Chardelin one. Behind the skull, there was like a red glowing light, and there's a crystal behind there.
I'll say Maldron should have it then if it was on his first session.
I think it probably just got glossed over and put in a bag, and you guys never ID'd it. Forgot about it.
The only thing I got out of that mine was that grit beak, and we made it into taxidermy. That's it, really.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the kind of thing that early on, especially, I think either Rowan or Raj would have grabbed that.
We could start emptying our bags and see if they get excited about anything.
I think it may have been Raj, now that I'm thinking about it. Didn't he speak in y'all's minds? Wasn't that something he started doing? Well, let me show you the item.
Yeah.
No, we never had that. I don't think we-
I think he was messing with you guys with this when I told him what I did behind your back, because I'm smiling about it, remembering it.
Yeah, when I came in, we were just dealing a bunch of a kobold that was supposed to be really smart, and it was possessed by a ghost. And Rahad and
This was across the gap from that.
Yeah. I had that.
I think Dredovic here goes, "Let me call up Lauren." He kind of touches his temple here. You probably you hear the South Park just probably another 30 seconds or so later.
Nikel, we need your assistance. Get your ass over here.
Comes walking down.
We're too stupid to talk to him.
I am not coming near those things.
They say, "Leaves, I see the travelers bearing a ghostly yellow deed. Turnus, come on inside. Let's bargain."
I think we're fine at the door. This is a good door to bargain in.
He
This is a
says,
bargaining door.
I think we're gonna do this. This is how he's gonna see it here.
Oh fuck.
He senses your hesitation here. And I think he's gonna reach out to Tarek ever so slightly and just get a good read, see how you're doing, see how you're feeling. Oh, why does it keep casting on him? It's not the target. Target, give me a wisdom save.
Oh fuck.
Just don't be thinking obtrusive. He's not doing anything worse than what Nickel and whatnot does. He just kind of pops in your mind. He's fishing around. He's like, look, I'm not trying to upset you. This is always such a weird accent for me to do because I do it all with my hands. Yeah, it looks ridiculous. Basically saying, look, yeah, he's not trying to upset you. We do offer you goods you would not be able to obtain on this material plane. Maybe. They kind of swath forward. These swarms of little suckerling things kind of beating like little roaches off out of the way. They have open arms, kind of, towards your way up these stairs here. At the very least, come and see what we offer should you decide to give us the crystal.
Samson's curiosity is getting the best of him.
Fuck.
It's a fucking spaceship, dude. I want to go inside it, but I know it could be bad.
Wait, before we go in, I gotta ask you one question. And don't do anything weird and shit on any of us. Just ask one question truthfully. Do you know a cat named Rajin, or he goes Rajin the Purring Liar?
Quite a nice pet, the Rajin was. We mix are pretty cutesy.
It was a pet?
He was a fucking pet. That's so good.
Yes, quite a resourceful pet.
Oh,
Always bringing the most intricate trinkets.
I'm gonna turn it over to Kel. Nickel, did he say anything about being someone's house cat?
No.
Well, they're saying he is.
I don't care what they're saying. I don't want to talk to them.
Samson's gonna take a step inside. What? I mean, when are we gonna be in a place like this again?
Kel, we
At
really
least-
need you right now. Samson's going on his own.
The one that you call Trotovax kind of leads you guys, or leads anyone that comes in upwards.
Samson, okay, do this one favor for me. Have a psychic
Yeah.
link with me. And I will tell you to if we really need your help. Does that seem fair?
That sounds fair. You don't understand. You shouldn't be near them.
So, can you tell us why?
They look just like the things from my childhood.
Oh fuck. Mildred's soul's fucking torn because he sees Tarek and Samson going in. And Nickel's out there scared for his life, and this dude, I know he's not scared of anything but these guys. So I'm like, ugh.
Fine. Have a psychic link with Bjorn. Oh shit.
They're,
I'll make a psychic link with you.
All right.
you
Okay.
guys come
I'll
up
go
here
in.
and get into the actual room in here. There's a large crate on the ground, and I'm gonna PM you two what you see, and don't shit yourselves too much here. So this is
Mr.
what.
Yeah. Mr. DM, is it
Uh-huh.
possible as I'm walking by, kind of slowly being all like, ready? What is this thing? And would I know it? The body parts abomination. Would
it's
Maldron know?
basically like that. Oh, I don't know if Maldron would know. This is like the D&D equivalent of a Frankenstein, so they're not too terribly common.
But can I tell it's made of possible different parts of people?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Just by the
fuck.
look of it, it looks very scrap work in that sense. So one of these, Lolo and Tarek, contains 6 of these.
Okay. Oh my god!
What?
Now, 3 of them appear to be partially dismantled and are virtually going to be non-functional, but 3 of them are in fact completely intact, and they can be used 30 times, if that's being real elusive to it. Yeah.
30.
Okay.
I think
So
I
that's-
made it on top of the stairs by now.
There's
You see Samson with the biggest smile on his face.
there's also hold on, where is it? Keep going. You guys keep going. I'll have to find it. I know it's somewhere.
Yeah. Can you teleport me up the stairs with Samson? I'm just up the stairs. I'm like,
Oh, I do a little theater of mine. Yeah.
Oh,
I'll say
okay.
you go up there. For the moment while I'm trying to find
yeah,
this.
for sure. I'm gonna psychic link to Nikel. Nikel. I think they might be dangerous. There's a person in here made of different parts. What the fuck can you tell me about these things?
I don't know a lot, but they look like what I've learned are called mind flayers. I don't know if that's exactly what they are, but it's what they look like.
How dangerous are they exactly?
They're terrible psychic creatures.
Oh, so they're just a bunch of yous that can peer into people's minds?
And a lot worse.
Oh, a lot worse. How worse?
They it's like if you could picture like the worst you think I could be, worse than that.
Like, can they make us do things out of our own free will type of worse?
Yeah, maybe.
Maldron's fucking like,
Probably
he's like,
they could probably just completely take over your mind if they really want to, and if you aren't strong enough to stop it.
They also offer up between them. There's 2 of them up there, so 1 of each. They kind of offer these up.
Oh man, I walked away from my computer.
Oh boy.
Hold on.
They also say that they'll give you 2 magical items for of minute, but of from the astral sea that they'll exchange for the crystal.
So,
Is your intention
Prince.
to leave this planet?
Absolutely. This place is trash.
Hmm.
Now here's
So-
the real question is, do y'all want to play in Frostmaiden or are we going to Spelljammer?
don't tempt me with a goddamn good time.
I am not scared to go off the rails with a better time. That's I've got Foundry so horsewhipped at this point I can pull shit out on the fly with like 2-3 minutes of prep.
So we can get all of this for that, and then we can just leave. That's
Yes, we just leave.
y'all leave your way, and we leave our way. Yes.
Everybody wins.
Can I insight this thing?
Sure.
I feel like it's gonna be really probably tough, but okay. 19.
Let's see how good his charisma applicable check would be. Comes out at an 18 behind the scenes. Like, even though it's odd and alien, looking at facial features and intent, this person seems to be showing excitement and elation rather than deception.
He just wants to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, they haven't. They've more than anything like insight here. You two, while you're up there, this is a good point, and so I'll allow each of you to give me an Arcana check to kind of look at this area. And let me get you actually up on the scene.
You want the barbarian and the fighter to roll an Arcana check?
Somebody's wearing his headband, isn't he? Put that damn headband on and use it.
22, good sir. Quite shallow and pedantic.
This is how funny an item like this can change. Somebody's shallow and pedantic. Oh gosh. Okay, let me get you the information so you can parlay your. Where are we at?
I lean over to Tarek. This is a pretty sweet fucking deal, if I do say so myself.
I really feel like they just want to leave, and this is a pretty good haul. And we were just carrying these crystals around and not using them for anything, and didn't even remember we had them. So let's
We're not
take.
losing on anything.
I'm with you.
You know what we could do with those things? Ooh.
You guys look around, and for lack of like out of character terms, a lot of this looks like biomechanical, and you see like there's a lot of like, for lack of in character terms, like inflammation in the system. Like it's not doing well. There's a lot of panels that look like sickly and oozing things out of them. Just looking at this general source here, you can tell Samson that their vessel is in kind of a live or die type situation, and it's running out of time.
I got that point.
Oh yes, continue. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was at that point. Maldrick goes, "Hey guys, I don't think it's safe to stay a little bit longer. I think I've seen Samson and fucking Targ getting shit at this point."
Not really like taking shit, but seeing the offer.
Yeah, seeing the offer. Like, what are you guys doing?
Maldrick, you see like a cache of laser rifles in front of you, and they seem to each be holding out their laser pistols as well.
Samson has two of them in his hand, acting like a cowboy.
You look like fucking Duke Nukem.
I'm like, tucking them into my sash and like posing with them.
Wait, what'd you give him?
Well, the crystal that has been in y'all's bag that no one needed or wanted or knew about.
Wait,
Now we have guns.
Maldron is so confused of what the fuck they're taking because he's never seen that in his life, for one. Number two, he's like,
Oh yeah, Samson wouldn't know what the fuck these are, would he?
Yeah, not necessarily. Like, really. I don't know.
I'm
I
just
think
swinging them around.
I think like if you guys think about it, it's like if you were kids and never saw your first like water gun. Like you're like, fuck yeah, man! I'm gonna fucking shoot people with water. Pew pew pew. Like that's gonna evoke anytime you see something like that, right?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Did you even see that thing downstairs? It's made of other people. Other people.
I had to do something with the scraps.
Malcolm, you're being kind of rude. You're just judging these people here.
You don't understand. We have a person who's not afraid of anything, and he's afraid of these things. Sorry, no offense. Well, I don't know what you are. But listen, what you gave them something that they needed. What makes you think they're not going to just turn around and shoot, kill us or get into our minds? Nikel just told us that they're a lot worse than Nikel than getting people's minds.
Seem pretty chill.
Well, I heard.
Yeah,
I
it is
told
fucking
you that,
cold,
not
but-
them.
They seem like fine people. They just want to leave. And I wouldn't want to stay here
Leave
if I had
to
the chance
where
to leave.
exactly?
You said you were from... I'm sorry, say it. Where was it again, my friend? I'm talking to the guy whose name I cannot pronounce.
Dreadifex? What were you asking him exactly? I was typing something in the background.
I'm sorry, where are you from again, my friend?
The Astral Sea.
You imagined the Astral Sea, of course. That's where they want to go.
What the hell is that?
I don't know, but if we give him the crystal, we get to see it happen. So I think we should just do that too, because that's probably going to look pretty cool too.
Wait, they're not taking us with us, are they?
No, we're leaving.
Do you want to come?
I think I'm okay. I have no idea what the Astral Sea is, and I don't really want to know, and I don't want to end up like that person downstairs. So, can we please get the shit that they gave us and let's get the fuck out of here?
Give us the crystal.
Maldron, I'm picking up some strange thought. I think you all should leave quickly.
Maldron's hyperventilating. Guys, please. He's begging him. We got to leave.
Are we handing over the crystal for the goods? They would bring down
what are the two magic items for you?
two magic items. One, yeah, let's get to those real quick. One is a sticky metal monocle with this lens that when you put it on, functions like a kaleidoscope. And the other is a slimy quaff made of living space load. And what the items are, I couldn't tell you without an ID. But they're offering it to you. Look, they look strange, but they're great items.
I say we make the deal, we take our things, and we promptly leave.
Hand over the crystal, and it is done.
I turn to Maldron and Tarek, because I'm assuming one of you would have it. As I am turning to scoop up all of these guns.
Maldron, they're looking for something. If they don't get it soon, they're going with plan Omega. Omega is never good.
I'm trying to double my shit.
I'm turning out all my pockets looking for that thing.
What the fuck are we giving them? You said a crystal. I don't want to give them the diamond. Fuck that. What?
It's like deep in your packs, this little crystal that's, if you can picture what a D8 looks like, take the top and bottom pyramid and extend it like super, super big. It's almost like at a point, it glows red. When you attune to it, you can speak to other people based on how you're into this. And it like it's this light. Sure enough, it's in the bottom of your else pack somewhere. Probably grudgy and slipped it in. Forgot about his cat toy. You know how they are. So when I pick up my couch and find fucking 22-liter bottle tops under there that I never knew existed.
So who has it, Maldron or Tarek?
50-50. I mean, up to you guys. Ultimately, we could say Miguel has it, but I don't think it would.
That'd be so funny if it was.
Right. I remember Raji getting it because when he attuned to it, he got a flaw.
Ah.
Why don't y'all just roll for it?
Yeah, let's screw it.
Yeah, just 50-50.
Let's roll D20. Whoever gets the highest has it.
Rollies.
Basically, yeah.
Tarek, you got the little gem here.
Right, I take it out and hand it to him.
I'll just put all the shit back in the bag real quick.
Hey, you guys can usher out here with the weapons. They're just elated. They're, you know, the maker of my offer, so we will be leaving soon.
Mikkel, we're coming down. We're coming down. They got what they wanted. Get the fuck off
It
the
was
ship.
a pleasure doing business. If you ever find yourself in this neck of the woods again, don't find us. And you know,
We
have a great
will
your
never
life.
be back here. My telepathy instrument steel was called.
I'm gonna give Samson and Tarek a lecture. And tell them.
There's nothing you could say to Samson right now that will stop him in his
We
pride
have
with his
laser
6
guns.
Listen.
You see, Samson has like 7 guns, and like 2 of them are stuck in his like sash. He's just carrying them all. Guys, look! I have things!
For the anyone wondering, let me put up my Discord here. The rifles have 30 shots. The pistols have 33 shots. You guys are not proficient with these, so when you roll with it, you don't roll proficiency. It's I think it's a dex space modifier, if I'm not mistaken. They do the damage though, which is kind of a trade-off.
I'm adding 1 of each to my feet.
So we're turning into XCOM. Is that what you're saying?
You need to turn into XCOM. You'd be surprised how many people don't make a deal with these guys. It's like, oh no, they're mind players. You know.
Well, I'm gonna tell
Businessman.
them what Nikel told me and say, listen, Nikel's the toughest bastard I've ever met. He doesn't get scared of anything, and these fucking dudes scare him. And he said something about childhood. Is that what you said? They terrified you?
They killed me.
What? I'm just like, huh? What do you mean they killed you? Wait, are they your curse?
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a curse. I mean, we've talked slightly about the things I can do.
You guys suddenly hear a sound that comes across. As the door is shut,
This is gonna be cool.
and you hear like, Blargle! Blarglestein! Blargle Blanche! Blargle Drac! And it starts counting down as you guys have roughly about 9 times whatever your movement speed times 2 to run. Full sprint if you wanted to.
I'll get away.
I was gonna say, I think that interrupts the conversation.
Yeah,
We're
definitely.
right.
It sounds rather dire. And you guys take off full sprint from the loud banshee that roars silently and through the night here. Can I get one person to give me a 1D100?
He feels lucky tonight.
I mean, I feel like a god tonight. So, I've only won tonight.
Go for it. Go for it.
If you feel lucky.
Wow, it'd been cooler if it was 69.
That would have been funny.
You guys see this thing take off like a sea creature pulling up into the sea. It starts floating full tentacles. It just kind of takes off in this exaggerated ray of light out towards the sky.
Is that what he means by astral sea?
You know, I didn't understand a word he was saying.
Wait a minute, you made it deal without understanding what he was saying this entire time.
Yes.
Oh my god. See, Nickel, that's why I know you were scared, but that's why we needed you. I understand. They killed you. Get it.
I feel like we're glossing over the fact that he was killed, and then it was like still here.
Well,
It's been a little glossed over.
Nickel, you want to tell him, or... Because...
We've gone over the things that I could do. When I was a child, a group of those things attacked my family, and we were all killed. And he'll remove the bandana he wears around his neck, and you can see tentacle marks around his neck. For some reason, a few days later, I woke up, and some of their abilities seem to have rubbed off on me. But it also came with a hunger for psychic energy. So, no, I'm not a halfling. As I've told a few of you, I am a damn.
Dramatic pause.
What a time.
Dramatic pause.
You're a what? You're a wizard?
You're a hairy wizard.
Look it up. Wait, so I was an elf, and he'll kind of brush the hair back across from his ears, and you'll see that his ears have like been cut to look more like human and halfling ears. But like clearly the top of them are like damaged.
Oh, I thought that was.
I never aged, so I had to play the part.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
If I kept being an elf, everyone would have treated me like a child. I'm 109 years old. I had to be something.
So you're a pirate who's also undead because a mind flare killed your family.
I did
My
what I had
God,
to
you have an
do.
interesting
after-
life.
I've done what I had to do to survive.
Oh, no judgment.
The
Truthfully, it's a hell of a story.
I mean, that's also speaking of the pirate thing. That's how I knew everyone was dead. We crashed, and I got very hungry. And we were stuck.
This headband, I think. I'm putting this all together.
Oh. So you did the unthinkable.
I survived.
I'm just gonna take a fucking seat on a rock or something. Just process this.
Samson's scratching his head, just like, oh, yeah.
I was eventually able to get out. I made it to Lonelywood. I pretended like nothing happened. MZ took me in, and then I found a few of you.
Let me ask you this: are we in danger of you if you ever get?
No, not. You shouldn't be.
Hmm.
The only time I wasn't able to control it was after the ship wrecked. Otherwise, I have it under control. I've been able to.
And how
Fine
long
thing.
ago was this? Stuck.
The ship wrecked about a month before we started adventuring.
Not just like insight on this fucking thing if you have everything under your control.
Yeah, if I can insight a player.
I've been this way for 100 years. That is the only time that I've fed on anything I did not want to.
Well, I'm just questioning since it's not you had practice, but you only had a month. That's where Maldred will do the insight on that if you actually do have it under control.
Yeah.
Am I allowed DM to insight or no?
I think I'm gonna leave that to like Mikkel's jurisdiction.
I mean, I think that's up to your character to decide. I mean,
I think so.
You all know that I am very good at lying about things. I think you could also tell that in this moment he's being pretty sincere about letting a lot of things that he didn't ever want to tell out, that he's telling them. So, I mean, he's literally been lying about even what, being a halfling.
I'm just questioning whether or not it could be your truth, but it could just be like more of if you do have it under control. That's the thing. It's how it is, body mannerism. Yeah. Like if there's any sort of doubt, maybe behind those words you do say, that's what he's just looking for. but I don't know.
I mean, to me, Nikhil would have no reason to think he doesn't have it under control.
Okay.
But I mean, he also, recently
Right. And
didn't.
he stands up and he gives a bit pat on the back.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, my friend. Truly, I am. I thought Tarek had the crazy backstory with growing up with Yetis. I'm so sorry that you were never able to grow up.
I think in the end, I grew up plenty.
I have something that might cheer you up. And I hand him the slimy monocle.
Oh my fucking god.
And I also, with my other hand, hand him a laser pistol. And say, I got you something.
I do not know what either of these things are, and I'm not sure how that would please me.
That makes two of us, friend. We have something in common.
I wouldn't wave that around brutally.
I feel like I may have gotten enough from those things in my lifetime, to be perfectly honest.
Ooh, yes. Didn't think that through. Put them both away.
Let's put it away and actually have maybe Pepper identify it thoroughly, see if it's actually safe to use or not.
Are you talking about the monocle or the gun?
Both.
About to change on what I'm about to do. Because I was about to shoot the gun.
Oh shit! I think your character probably would. What, you mean this and just shoot? Yeah.
Oh yeah. I kind of look down with the laser pistol. Do I see like a rock or like a big bush or like a big clump of snow? Maybe like a snowman.
Snowman.
You just want to take a pot shot at something?
Yeah. Or can I like try to? Yeah.
Yeah, you can always.
I just want to see what this thing does.
Just aim it down and give me like a. Let me see. I think I can.
I have it on my D&D sheet, on my D&D Beyond.
Well, let's say it like this. You guys are really tired. You're gonna have to rest. You gotta go back to your dogs. By the time you get there, it's like 4:30 in the morning. So you're gonna want to crash out anyways, according to the simple calendar here. So you get up with the dogs, curl up with camp, and by the time you get down, it's like 5 a.m. or so, just beyond the exhaustion point. We sleep for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Taking us to 1 o'clock. It's sun up at this point outside, and now it's like I had a good day. You guys are refreshed. I can justify pulling you in. I think you're cool here.
Nikhil would also have let everybody know. I don't think anyone would have like the history to know. I think Rowan may have. I know he said he at some point said he had spent some time in Neverwinter and stuff. That he was from Neverwinter, and it would let them know that his actual name was Yannick Kelma, which he put together to create Nikhil, because when he was still in Neverwinter, being a Kelma would kind of. I mean, it's there on my token if you look at it. Because being a Kelma would let people know. Would let people know that he should probably be dead, so he had to not be that name anymore. I thought if Rowan was still here, he may have had some potential to have known, like heard about them being killed. Because he's an elf and was potentially old enough and was from like Neverwinter area. But
Never got to twist that knot.
nobody ever asked questions back then.
I thought it was just a nickname.
No, it was to hide himself.
I'm gonna become proficient in these things. I've already decided that.
Oh my god. So you're just basically a Doom guy, then, if that's what it is.
Yeah. Now I can smite at a range with a gun.
Can you smite in range? I thought it's only
No,
melee. Yeah.
No, it's just 3d8, so it's like if I was smiting something.
Oh. That's what it does, 3D? Damn.
And the pistol does 3d6.
Do a chunk of damage here.
So he'll also fill in that he doesn't have to eat, doesn't have to drink, doesn't have to breathe, which is why he tends to not breathe, because breathing is effort and just not breathing.
We figured that when we were out in the snow and none of the when steam would come out of your mouth. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So you guys probably are waking up today. I want everyone to roll a survival check.
I'm kind of good at those, I think.
Oh, nat 20.
Yeah. Cal, on your toes, bright and chipper here.
Almost...
You certainly point out there is a long set of dwarven tracks that are heading this direction, or dwarf-sized tracks from like your initial camp where you left the dogs, maybe back here.
Motherfuckers still at all?
Like a bunch of tracks?
Let me see. Let's see what RNGesus says.
Like, I mean, like a group of people.
Regard again.
Yeah, so it's probably something we need to
9.
follow.
Yeah, like a horde, like
Is-
9.
Didn't they say way back when they were doing something at the spine of the world or something? Or at least that.
Yeah, that's where the base was. That's where the like dragon furnace was. So yeah, I'll be like, guys, there's a bunch of dwarf tracks here. This could be somewhere the Duragar. I think this might be something we need to follow.
Should we poke our nose into it?
Always.
Take the dogs over there.
I say, did we rest at this point?
Yeah, you gotta need a long rest. Like, make sure you take your long rest.
I'm gonna do that.
Take the dogs. We're looking at about roughly 9 miles, a little bit less. So that's 4.5 hours. Put you there roughly about 5:30 or so.
Yeah. I don't know how you mush, dog. Is that how you do it?
Mush. Land.
Mush.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I said it in the damn name. Mush.
Yeah, I think this is probably something we need to follow. This could be where that base with the furnace is.
Since we're here, might as well.
Give me just
It
a
also
second.
might be something cool.
Just
Like a,
prepare a spell.
So in Samson, this is where we found Duragar before. They had a base. The main guy, he has a base somewhere in the spine of the world where they have a furnace that is fueled by like a dragon heart or something.
oh,
And basically they're gonna like at some point like destroy all of 10 towns.
That's
So,
right.
yeah.
As you guys come up, we get here like 4.5 hours later. It's a steep climb. You're not going to be able to take the dogs and the sleds, so you kind of park them and start making an ascent. There's a carved out, almost like I wouldn't say pathway or more like a group way. Just something that would be cumbersome to get a sled up. From high above the clouds, beyond the snowy foothills, these clouds obscure the icy peaks of the gargantuan mountains that form the spine of the world. Eventually, you get above the clouds and behold a sheer mountain wall rising more than 100 feet before you. Carved high on the wall are rows of arrow slits with lights burning behind them and clinking sounds issuing from them. A narrow staircase hewn from the rock leads up along one side of the wall. And to give you an idea, like top 5 images type of shit.
Oh shit. That's fucking sick.
Well, guys, I could climb up there and look at a window.
You can actually. Well, what, one by one?
Yeah. I go up and I give you guidance. Boom. Now you're blessed.
Going to. Well, just to be safe, guys. I'm going to make sure I don't get seen when I poke my head in, and I'm gonna cast invisibility.
Psychic link with one of us, guys.
You guys are gonna have to, regardless, if you look over on the left, like you're gonna have to set up for an ascent anyways. So we're gonna say like you guys are, building a little base point, right? You're trying to figure things out. And I'm gonna interrupt your calm here. Because as y'all are meandering how you're going to approach this situation, you guys blow up the picture real big, and you see that middle column?
Yeah.
You see the top of it, how it almost looks like it's got like a little indentation. Imagine that opening.
Okay.
And through the winter sounds around you, it all goes quiet as you guys kind of hear this.
Okay. If crazy shit happened, then I would not have cast it. Because that was the minute when I got to the wall. It's fine.
Nice.
So something roaring?
From high above comes a loud, grinding noise as large sheets of ice break off the fortress walls and tumble down the mountainside. Suddenly, great doors of ice, previously hidden under snow, stand open more than 300 feet above you, and from between them flies a huge dragon made of dark ice. Its eyes glow with a bright golden light as it lets out a terrible roar, hurls itself into the air, and glides away from the fortress. You see it then turn and head towards north, towards Tin Towns.
Wah.
Oh boy.
Oh.
We're not going to catch up with that. We might as well look around here.
It's gone. One less thing to worry about.
Hold on, I gotta get my notes ready for you guys in this format that I always do.
What does it look like?
So, oh yeah, let me show it to you. That's probably the more interesting thing. I've got to pull it up from my computer because I pack all my actors like a good DM. Let me do the full portrait here.
Oh fuck.
Yep.
Fucking big Chungus here.
That's exactly what he is, though. Big Chungus. Now, as I bring up my notes here, make sure to actually save that. You guys are at. Let's say 5:30 p.m. on, what's that, Elliot 25? So what I need to tell you from here out is you're on a strict timetable.
Terrifying.
Yeah, absolutely. And I will, out of character, keep you guys updated.
Again, terrifying, but
Yeah, so I mean, do we like run and try to like get back to Dentown and see what's happening, or do we?
We're not going to catch up with it. I feel like we should take advantage of the fact that there's not a dragon in there right now.
That's kind of how I feel. Like, let's see what's here.
Are you invisible or not?
We worry about that?
Oh,
Does that white dragon have a brother or
Possibly.
something?
nope, not.
I hope it's not either.
Well, are we going in or are we going back towards the dragon? I vote we go in.
I don't know. This is
It's going to take you probably about 15 minutes to make that ascent, just because of the sheer. I mean, it's like almost 10 flights of stairs going up there.
I think
Yeah.
we should go in just to find out what the hell that was, because obviously that thing is flying towards 10 talents, and by the time we get to 10 talents, I don't know, it could be gone by then.
Yeah, I mean, I think we should look around here and then
After
quickly look in, and then quickly get back.
hey, you guys collect yourselves a minute, you pull yourselves together and start making this ascent for everybody, for the sake of everybody, and get you guys up. Now, the interesting thing is going to be telling your group next week all the shenanigans that happened.
Luckily, I have it on notes. They can look at it.
I was wondering if they were hanging out back in Lonelywood or whatever and getting
Usually
bombarded.
How I run it is Everyone remembers them being there, but no one remembers them doing anything exceptional.
Oh, they're just ghosts.
Basically.
They were like Tarek when he blew up.
They're writing cryptic messages in the snow to us.
Right. Tell us we're dumb, we're idiots.
As you guys come up here, you can see that you're approaching a arrow slit, and before you there's a rather large featureless gate that's made out of like an icy material. It says moving east from the top of the stairs leads you to the entrance of the fortress, a 10-foot high double door featureless stone, and of course the arrow slit.
Wait, Nikhil, did you burn that invisibility when you were ascending?
Well, I said if the dragon was coming out before we got close, I wouldn't. But,
Oh, okay.
I mean, I'm down to cast it again.
Yeah, that would be a good opportunity to do so.
Yeah, I was gonna say before we get too close, I could. I'll cast. Oh yeah, I'll cast it. And
What the hell is that thing?
all right, then I will. I would like climb like down here, so to make sure I can't be like they can't see footsteps in the snow and stuff. Like climb across the wall, and then climb up here and like peek in this little slot.
I think as you're looking at your advantage, yeah, you're probably alarmed. You suddenly look at this space as some machinations start to go and work here. First, the door swings open, and then a portcullis inside opens, and you can see someone walking away.
So it just like opened by itself. Okay.
For all intents and purposes, from what you can see, though.
Okay, I'll telepathically say back to, I guess, probably Maldron. I didn't do that. The door just opened by itself. There's somebody who was in here and they walked away when it happened. I don't know if I got close and the door opened. Like it might have opened like if somebody gets near it.
Did it look like he was running away or walking away?
Yeah, I'll say that. I was gonna say that.
He just walked away.
Sorry.
No, it's alright. Okay, there's nothing else you can see? No other people around? Whatever that mechanism he pulled?
I mean, I don't think he pulled anything. The door just seemed to open by itself, and then the guy walked off.
Alright, and then now relay to people. Alright, we're gonna approach slowly, if it's safe to do so.
I don't see anyone. I think the door opened when I got near it, though, which means they might know someone's out here.
Yeah, I think Maldron will just slowly start walking, at least to the corner right here, where you can kind of see the door, I guess, is somewhat open. Are you by the door? I don't know where you're at.
I'm by the window.
Oh, okay. Is it possible to go in through that and then let us know?
I mean, I could walk through the door. I'll walk through the door. That's fine with me. I'll try to be quiet.
You see one on the other side there. He's kind of looking around. He doesn't see you anymore, so he starts waving and pointing right here.
Waving and pointing. Like he's waving like at me, or he's waving at that.
Yeah, he's waving. He kind of crosses his arms at it, points a few times, crosses his arms, like trying to show you it. He then does like this beckon motion. You see him do this like sneaky tiptoe motion away. It's like almost comical, but you get the effect that he wants you to come towards him quietly.
Happening, Nicole?
I think this person seems to know I'm here, but I don't think they can see me either. He wants me to follow him quietly, I think.
Alright, everyone be on your guard.
Always.
I'm going to
Fucking wall.
probably don't enter, probably stay outside of the door. I'm going to try to
We're
walk
hugging
in
the
a
wall.
little bit. I was like, holy shit.
Oh,
There's a door
fuck.
shut behind me. Did that shut or did one of y'all just... I mean, I guess I'm being sneaky. You don't know.
Nicole, you can just feel that there's a lot of people kind of emanating on your bead from this side mentally.
Okay. Okay, I'll let Martin know. Oh, but there seems to be a bunch of people to my left.
You can see an arrow slit starting to come into view here.
So that's what he was pointing at. He's like, helping me get in. I'll be like, there seems like there's a whole lot of people to my left. And he wants me to go to the right. And he seems to have warned me about a trap in here.
Or are they Duergar?
Was the guy I can see look like a Druid?
Wait, or no?
I don't know. Did the guy that I looked at, I could see that he looked like a Druid? Or what was he?
Say that again for me. Sorry.
Was the guy I could see, was he a Druid or what did he look like?
Oh yeah, he was definitely a Durgar.
Okay, so yeah, he's a Druid. He seems to have warned me about a trap thing. I guess can I like look at the trap, like the hole, and see what it looks like? Oh no, it's a slit. Like it goes into the next room.
You
The arrow's lit. Okay.
I mean, you can.
Is it like snow and stuff in here, or is it like just regular ground?
Sorry, say that one more time for me.
Is it like snow and stuff in here, or is it like the regular ground?
No, it's like polished, smooth, well trampled.
Okay, so I don't have to worry about like footprints in the snow as well. Maybe one.
It's well tread with like footprints in the snow. It's beaten down, walked over, well used.
I'm so scared to walk in. I don't want to walk in without two of our party members that's not here. I don't know.
No,
Nicole, you seem to be doing okay.
Yeah, I'll be like, there's an arrow slit here towards the room. I think I can sense people probably stay outside.
Yeah.
Samson whispers to Tarek, I'm getting so bored. I just want to hit something.
No. Nicole, you gotta do something quick.
Go hit a dragon.
That would have been cool.
I guess I'm just going last here. That's all I do there.
If we pass that way, like Are you being sneaky or you're invis, aren't you?
I'm invisible, so
Yeah,
I was trying to be
okay.
sneaky too. Yeah, I was trying to be sneaky too. I guess I'll just keep walking.
You can probably see this guy like all the way down the hall, and he kind of slips into this north room around here. There's a very large door behind you that's barred, and there's like a crosswalk over here. What are you guys doing at the center?
I'm trying to keep Samson Tarek composed. Like, wait until Nikhil says it's okay.
Samson's digging a hole in the snow with his foot, like an outfielder does when he's a child and like no one's got the ball to left field.
You're hearing like a grand machination sound coming from this room, and as you kind of look down, you can see, maybe poking your head in, there's a lever on the wall over here that's currently in the active position.
Okay, so he did open the door, like he can see me something. Or he knows I'm here somehow.
This soundtrack's.
Okay, so I'll let Morgan know that in the first room there's an arrow slit and a guy standing in it. So if they walk in, they're going to be immediately.
This right here is a large elevator shaft that's descending.
Or there's an elevator shaft going down.
It seems to make a slow rotation, like every few minutes or so. You can see the cart just making its way up from the tippy top.
Okay, I can't.
So your dwarven friend went that way.
Yeah, I'm going to keep following him.
And there's a rather, I wouldn't say ornate door, but a large door that you passed to the north as well. Now he went through here. As you look through this space down below, there's like what must be like a 300-foot drop down. It just looks like a shaft, and it's just eschewing like smoke, embers. Yeah, just so you hear like wild cacophonous banging coming from deep down in it. Look at the embers looking on here.
Okay, so I'll open this door. This is where he went, right?
Actually, it's really, really foggy in here, I should mention too. Like acrid and smoke. It's hard to smell. And as you walk in here and kind of pop in, let me show you what you see.
What I see is I'm shocked.
As they're all kind of looking at the door that just opened, as this guy is in here explaining that there's some people that look promising just arrived at the door. As you walk in here, you see I love this module. Okay, hold on.
While this is all happening outside, Samson says, "Hey Tarek, I spy something white."
Oh my god.
Something white.
The three people at the edge of the room seem to brandish their weapons until this old lady right here, who's gnashing away at food on the table that just looks half sick and half not right, kind of holds up her hand suddenly. She's got these like talonous black fingernails. Her everything about her cuticles and her hands looks smudgy, grease stained. She's
Nah, we don't need to be doing that. Hey there, cutie pie, how you doing?
I'm okay.
Why don't you come over here and sup with Grandma Mudskot? You got some friends outside, don't you?
No, I'm. What? How
Come
is
on,
that
honey. Braxton over here saw him from the window. Don't lie to your new grandma.
Know how you describe?
How?
And you know
She's
her.
like she's just like a nasty looking dwarf that's just like shoveling food or
Oh, these mushrooms are delicious.
Can you see me?
That's a good thing here. Let's find out if she can.
That's how you kind of described it, Apollo.
Nico, give me an insight check. It's exactly it.
Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Oh, she's totally bullshit needy.
Look, I offer you a nice little place at my table. You can either come eat with me, or we can have trouble. I'm a guest here too, but I don't think this place is a nice choice for me. Now, do you want to parlay or not?
I mean, I don't really know what this place is, so it's hard to know if I want to parlay.
So I was changing her token around so she's actually got stats now.
Kel, is everything okay? You seem gone dark on me.
I think
Things are not okay.
I'm gonna get a deck save from you there, and she kind of wiggles her fingers a little bit. Very nice, Nickel.
Just lucky little brat. I'm trying to be nice here, but I'm starting to get
Okay,
real pissed off.
Okay, I'm gonna back up and cast a spell. Since she just tried to cast a spell on me.
Have it your way, youngin.
Which is also going to break concentration. I'm going to be visible again. But I'll make it real hard for everybody to see in this area.
I thought it was gonna be fireball.
Oh no, this will make it to where nobody. This will make it to where this is pitch black and nobody can see anything, and then I'm going to run.
You just hear the guard shuffling around inside, like,
I protect the old lady. She's like, yeah, fuck you. I don't need no protection. Get back to cooking. Pipsqueak's not our problem. If he kills Zorak, he kills him.
Yeah, so I'm going to just run and be like, I'm on the way. Yeah, like that whole area is pitch black. It's like not magical darkness, but it's pitch black. It's weird.
Yeah, everything's in the dark around here. There's no torches anywhere.
So I'm gonna just run all the way back. Shit, I'm not invisible anymore.
I would say, if anything, you know that this place has a lot of people. To the north, you don't hear anyone.
Well, I'm gonna run. Actually, I'm gonna run over here to this. I'm gonna run to the window. Guys, over here.
Oh. Mountain's like runs over.
Everything all right? What happened?
I followed the guy into a room with the weird old lady, and she tried to talk to me and wanted to parlay with me, but it didn't seem friendly. So I cast a spell and ran. And now, if I run back through there to get out to you all, I'll have to run past the place where a guy was ready to shoot people.
Oh. Does this arrow set look breakable to break through?
It'd be like chipping and hewing away at ice for a while. It's feasible.
I mean, if Sansa becomes all huge and shit and busts down the place, would it be feasible?
I mean, at that point, you're making as much noise, you might as well go ahead
That's
and
my
bother.
counter. That's my counterpoint. You
Mm.
wanna
How big is this hole?
I mean, it's an arrow slit, so it provides 3/4 cover. So you could, like, you guys really have to align yourselves. Like, even if you're that close, you probably both can't see him necessarily. Yeah, clicking on Tarek and whatnot. Like, you guys
Yeah, I
really
can't
got to
actually see him
position
though.
yourself to be able to see
I'm just
him.
thinking, am I able to? Is it like I'm very small? Could I squeeze through it?
I'm gonna say it's real small because it's even dwarven size. Like, so it's a dwarven sized arrow slit. I'm talking tiny, tiny. Wouldn't be feasible. If you were like a plasmoid or had gaseous form, probably, yeah.
So, in other words, you're stuck.
Climb on the ceiling or something to get.
Well, I'm not stuck. I can just probably run past it. That guy's not going to react fast enough to shoot me, or I could turn myself invisible again.
No.
What about climbing on the ceiling?
I could climb on the ceiling, which would be very unexpected.
Is it worth the fight? I'm asking.
There's also an elevator behind me that seems to be going down from here.
Yeah, it's going down into the pit of smoke. I'm going to offer you 1D of nudge real quick, Mikhail. Go bump into that north room, and we'll stop with a really good cliffhanger.
Samson is ready to
And
run in
I
there.
100% promise you I will not put you in combat.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell him. I'll be like, But I also, after I cast the spell and took for my getaway, I heard the lady tell the people with him that she didn't care that I was here. If we killed the guy, it was fine with her. So, I don't think they're chasing me, and they don't seem to care. But he does maybe seem to be here. If she said that, the Zordrak guy.
I mean,
But also, there's a room up here. I'm pretty sure nobody's in that I can go look in real fast. Anyway, I'll
Go for
redo
it.
my psychic ring because it only lasts for 5 minutes at this point, and then I'll walk away.
oh shit.
So we're just left to our own devices now.
I want to save the kill.
Say it one more time.
I want to save Nikel. Whatever he's doing. He's gaining more.
He'll be back.
Before you, Nikel, is a rather large table. Probably not quite encompassing the entire room, but probably large than this. Yeah. And on it, if you can picture this table being made out of wood, there's a groove. And at the portion as you come into the room, you realize you're looking at a map of Icewind Dale. And close to you, kind of at the mountains, at the spine here, there's a, so we pull up the Icewind Dale map. There's a groove that's cut into the board that all kind of crisscrosses in angles with each other. Like, think these things like spider webbing out like this, but for every single city connection, right? And over here, kind of in the area you guys are now, is a little Shardolin figurine that looks like a dragon. And taking in the room, there's a lever on the left-hand side that appears to be attached to the table. Not attached in a physical sense, though, more like connected, I guess is the better word. You can see like various maculations and wires bundled together, kind of winding down together in these straps that run underneath the table here.
I'll pull the lever.
As you pull the lever, the dragon begins to move across the table and then knocks over Dugan's hole, knocks over Goodmead, knocks over East Haven, knocks over the Care, goes up and around to the other, goes across the map, knocks out Tourmaline, before going to Lonelywood, Norman, Targos, Enchanter, and eventually circling back home.
Okay.
And that's where we'll leave off tonight, guys.
Oh, fuck.
Well, hey, good thing is the Moose Knuckle Inn was not one of the targets, so business will be booming.
Well, it is in Lonelywood. So.
Lonelywood.
Oh,
Yeah, our
Remember
shit is
that-
Lonelywood.
Remember that this dragon, or this implement, as Hethel put it, is built for the systematic destruction of 10 towns. Remember I said that key word, systematic?
Yeah.
What do we have? We started you guys at 5:30?
Yep.
yeah.
And I said it's... that's 6 now at this point, probably to go, as you've been running around doing various bits and boogles in there. Maybe yeah, and climbing to the top of the mountain and all that. Bring up my trusty, rusty guide.
We gotta go in there, guys.
I don't know if there's anything we can do in here.
I mean, before you didn't know what this thing was doing. Now you kind of do.
There's a way to stop it from there.
Yeah, I would say this module kicks so much ass. There's so much shit to do and worry about. Oh my.
Oh my.
It's making my head fucking spin. It's like, oh my god. And
Yeah, the real question is, how long do y'all dabble here?
I don't know. Now we're on borrowed time, but Nikel's the only one that knows what the fuck's happening. So
I'm kind of of the mind that like we need to like run back and cut this thing off as quickly as we can.
Y'all think we're gonna kill a fucking dragon?
I mean, it's not
They
really a real dragon. It's like a weird rock dragon. I mean,
Put it all together, guys. Put it all together.
Like,
wasn't this prophesized? Even before you guys talk about the cult of Levistus, they knew they were going to post up there to try to stop some plans.
back to my note because we didn't even meet the stupid Duergar back at the frozen lake, or whoever he was supposed to meet. We decided, oh, forget it.
That's alright. The only thing that yields is the location of this place. I just had to kind of bait y'all towards it.
Oh yeah. Did we meet?
Luckily, we're still at 10 towns, though. I can guarantee you that won't stay the same.
Yeah, I mean, we might do like a quick look around here, but I don't know that.
Brother.
Plus, informing the two that weren't here about this critical moment that happened.
The only thing we have for the Duergar was like the letter, long may our father reign over the dark land. New base. Charter then continues.
about the ferry in East Haven.
Yeah.
Wow, so much to do next session, guys. So much to do.
I don't know what we're gonna tell the other two, man. This is fucking insane.
We're gonna tell them we have laser guns.
Shoot the dragon down from the fucking sky.
Didn't see that one coming, did you, Duragar?
Oh, just how many pistols did we get?
2 pistols and 3
Cool.
rifles.
Does anyone else want a pistol?
Good. Not proficient.
You may find one of the Vadim may be interested in it as a ranger.
Well, you can double fist it, can he?
See, that's okay. Well, that's my question. Is if no one else wants it, I'm gonna have 2 of them, like in my like sack.
Cowboy style.
Yeah, so I can just fucking pull them out with my +1 attack. And then, anyways, I just started blasting.
Yeah.
And
So general notes is, you interrogated prisoner 237. You guys then went and found a spaceship and traded them for space weapons for a possible nuke or power source. A little dark under the table deal. Basically becoming arms buyers.
We're arms buyers, yeah.
And then you unlocked Pandora's box and sent a dragon across 10 towns.
Say we did that.
Well, the progression of the story did that technically, but yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm gonna go take my leave, gentlemen, and get my relaxation in. And thanks for the entertainment session. We'll,
Yeah, that was really
get back to it next week.
Oh, man.
Later, y'all.
Take it easy, guys.
Yeah.